Okay, so there's construction in my building right now, so hopefully you can hear me. But I am currently long right now. Um, I almost took a long here, but then I waited for one more. I actually got in right, I think it was at 2 something. And it sucks that I only took one. Actually wanted to take a couple of more. But right now my draw is up here. So I want to see how price reacts after it sweeps these highs up here. My stop is below these lows down here. This right here to me is a balanced price range. I would have loved to take to have taken more. We're about to hit what's the word? The macro. Got in a little early, but that's fine. Maybe one more dip down here would not be so bad. If we dip below here, I don't want to see displacement. I want to see continuation. But I don't know if we actually come down here because we do have this gap here. I do want to see this turn into an inversion. I do think we sweep one more time. See here, ES. There's still SMT at the lows, so we could. This gap still is still in the works because it hasn't swept this low. So this could be the entry, um, but I'm unwilling to add here. I'm willing to add actually down here to see if we get it. Now we have SMT at the lows between ES and NQ. We swept the lows on ES. We still have yet to draw into 50% of the range. This is an inversion. We are technically in a bearish setup here, but I just don't believe that this is the drawn liquidity. So we'll see. All right, I'm getting ready to add another one, but at the lows. And I'll take my stop down here. Oh no, I was too slow. Again, son of a biscuit. Let's get it ready. Come on. All right. All right, so I just added another one there, and that's it. So now, again, I'm going to take my stop if it runs these lows here. I don't expect these lows to get ran. Now I want to see a reversal. I want to see draw higher. If we displace lower, then I'll just take my stop. And this will be my only trade of the day. Well, not of the day, of the morning session. What is my average right now? My average is 100.75, so right here. These lows were not swept. More minutes. The hourly. Well, the hourly is about to close. On the hourly, we do have an inverse gap as well, which is this right here. Actually, this can be done. Yeah, so the hourly inverse gap is, where is it? It's not showing up here. Oh no, never mind. That's the hourly over here. So I want to see continuation higher. I want to see a close above this area here. I'm going to take my first one off up here, which would be 50. Now my stop is down here. I'm not willing to stay here longer than I have to. We do have hourly SMT as well at the lows. And YM continues to draw higher. But I don't want to see price come down here anymore. I mean, there is no discernible PD array down here except for the higher time frame. But yeah, we'll see. 2 more minutes until the hourly closes. Yeah, this was a good short actually, down from this area to this low down here, but these lows I'm uncertain they get swept. I want to see what price does after these after 10 o'clock. If we displace lower, then I'm gonna get out. Yep, there you go. That's what I don't want to see. Yeah, we failed to close above. I'm really not liking that either. Couple more seconds. We are closing above the inversion here on ES. And Q is also going to close above the inversion. Right here. So this area right here is holding price, but we'll see now. YM is still closing above higher as well. Both ES and NQ seem to be drawing higher. I want to see bullish closes. I don't want to see wicks. And if wicks do show up, the next candle I want to see them close the bodies. I want to see the bodies close above higher. Let's take a look at the 1 minute on ES and NQ. Okay, good. They're both drawing higher. There's SMT at the highs, but I don't trust that. So right now my stop remains here. I'm unwilling to take any more. Well, not unwilling to take any more. It's just time. Time is just it's running out for me. We do have something here. Let's see if price maybe draws this gap here. See what price does there. Because this could be a breakaway gap where price does not rebalance it at all, but instead just takes off. This one has no breakaway gap either. It's drawing generated liquidity though. I would like to see price close above here because it has previously failed 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Take a look at the 15-minute here. There is SMT. Okay. Come on. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. 5-minute looks a little better, but I want to see it close above this area here. First target's going to be up here. Let's set it now, actually, that way I don't miss it. 50. Yeah, right there, all set. So now again, my stop is down here, 88.50. Let's set it now, that way I don't mess it up. Okay, all set. Okay, so we closed above 50%. Now it could retrace, but I would not like that. Instead, what I would like is I would like to see this right here just be immediate rebalance. Come on, just a little more. All right. All right, so I'm out. Next one is 63.75. And that'll be it. So the rest of the stop now remains at break even. Let's go ahead and set it now, that way I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so my break even is right here, 96.75, which is below this low where I wanted to get in. I don't want to see it come down into 50% of this range or even rebalance this whole area. So if I feel like it's coming down here, then I'll take it out. I want to see it stay up here. Because ES took that out, so that's SMT at the highs as well. So it could very well do a seek and destroy type of profile where it takes out the highs, comes back, take out the lows, and it does that all day. Come on. The reason why this is the next objective is because it has relative equal highs up here. Right there. We have 3 minutes until the candle closes. All right. I really don't like that. Come on. Let's go to the 1 minute to see where it could lay. I mean, where the liquidity stands. Yep, I don't like that. If it breaks this low, then I'm going to take it out. There's no reason why it should come back down here if it's going to continue to draw higher. Okay, I just took it off. That's my last one. So, not a bad trade, but I think we are stuck in a seek and destroy profile where we're going to take out the highs, come down to take the lows. so let's see here. Did I have another one opened? Yep, I sure did. Um, just a second. 60-minute, 5-minute, and the, there we go. Okay, so these are my entries and exits. Entered one here, entered another one below this low here, covered on this high here for 50 points, covered this one here for 50 points. This I don't like, but I may have pulled the trigger a little too early. Because I do think we draw towards these highs up here. Yeah, but I'm happy with today's trade. Monday, no news. Um, so I turtle souped entry these. We have relative equal lows here, so we might come back to sweep these lows before we continue drawing higher, or we could just continue to draw higher. So again, my bias remains bullish. Right. So yeah, my bias remains bullish. Because I do think we draw towards these highs before we draw lower. If we draw lower, then I'll expect for something to happen here, but that's not until maybe tomorrow. Or we just trade within a seek and destroy type of pattern. Yep, see here we swept those highs. I'll expect price to maybe sweep this low one more time and then maybe reverse. But if it comes down to take these lows, then I guess we're in a seek and destroy pattern. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Pretty good plan, pretty good executions today, except for the last one. But executions were great. Entries and exits were great. Um, even for this type of price action, yeah, even for this type of price action, I was feeling pretty refreshed today. I gave it enough time. I gave it enough, yeah, enough time. Uh, Waited till the macros aligned, pulled the trigger, and they worked out pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you tomorrow.